think I got rid of all the cluster bombs except the CBU-52, and that's only allowed on the F5. It's unguided. It's very hard to hit.
Yeah.
So if you want to use that and get a kill with
it probably wouldn't be
well
much
done.
use. There probably wouldn't be much use for it anyway. But I may as well keep it there. So you're probably not going to hit much with it.
Yeah, if you want to take it, then fine. I banned all AMRAMs. Not that it matters because there's no F-15s in here, but I did it anyway. Oh, have I got no internet connection? It's not good. My DCS thinks that I'm offline.
I've had problems with that as well. You just have to try a few times.
Yeah, it's popped up now. That's strange.
Yeah.
Italy, I don't know if I made a bad decision or a good decision on ships.
Why?
I've decided to go down the American battleships.
They've got very good AA defense for a battleship, so they can operate on their own. Most of the other battleships that are in there, Japanese and German, don't have very good AA, so you need to stay close to an escort cruiser.
Yeah.
The American ones, because they've got that good air defense, they can operate on their own.
Yeah.
They have the highest range of anything if you put the range module on. They're unique. They're the only battleships that can have increased main gun range mod from the very beginning. It gives you about 16% more range.
Okay.
That's why my Missouri can shoot out to 27 kilometers.
Yeah, it's mad.
Because, it's the highest shooting battleship in the game, I think. Highest range. But the bad side is they're very, very slow until you get to tier 8.
Yeah.
Their max speed will be under 20 knots for most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's why they get the high gun range. So you have to play them from long range, and
I've also found if you play the ships at long, they've got really good dispersion as well at long range.
It's not bad. I mean, the German dispersion for their guns is just.
I was about 3 minutes into a game and I got 2 citadels and a Wyoming.
Yeah. Are you sure that's the password, Raven? Because I'm typing it in and... Oh, no, I had caps lock on. Never mind.
Newbie.
Yeah, they're fun battleships to play. You've got Texas already, haven't you?
Yeah.
So that gives you a flavour of what most of them.
Yeah.
New Mexico is a super dreadnought in terms of its setup.
Yeah.
Colorado again is a super dreadnought, but with 16-inch guns. So same as the Missouri.
Yeah.
And then once you get to tier 8, I can't remember the official name for that type of battleship. It's just late war battleship where they have triple turrets at 2 forward, 2 aft.
Is it the North Carolina?
North Carolina, the Alabama, the Iowa, the Missouri, and then the Montana as well.
Okay.
They're all late war battleships. Montana was never actually built, so it's just a design.
How come it was never built?
War ended.
Oh.
And aircraft carriers became more important than battleships.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I was playing some ships last night, and I've not played aircraft carriers for a long time. I like to think that I'm a good aircraft carrier player, and they're quite niche. Not a lot of people like to use them. But I had a go, and I got 5 kills, got Kraken Unleashed, shot down 40 planes, top of the team, over 2,000 base experience before any modifiers had even been put on it. I only got 1 compliment, though. Despite saving the entire team, literally coming in, swooping in with my planes, saving them at the last minute, only 1 compliment. But that's the problem with an aircraft carrier. If you do your job, people don't care. If you mess up your job, everybody hates you and sends you hate mail and reports.
I wish that you could have like unlimited reports in low tier, because I would report literally everybody about 300 times.
Well, if you have high karma, you're allowed to have more reports. I've got
Oh, yeah.
almost 100 karma, so I can give 10 reports a day. And there was somebody who was I was playing with Angus and Chan, and we all went down to one side and capped a base. We were the only people to cap. And we got reported because apparently we didn't go where the rest of the team went. I don't understand people sometimes. Look at those 3 people working as a team. How dare they? I'm going to report them for being scumbags.
So what plane do
Tilly,
you want me to try out?
Mm-hmm.
the last 4 Sukhoi 25s, they seem to be normal Sukhoi 25s and not a team model.
Yep, that's what I meant. Oh, those ones. No, that's wrong. Yeah. I'll change that. Good spot.
So is there anything that you want me to try?
The helicopters need checking, but Risky wants to take the Huey.
I'll go in the MI8
Hmm?
then.
Also, have a look before you fly anywhere. Have a look on the MiG-21. See if all of the weapons look appropriate.
Alright, I'll do that in a second.
And I'm just going to check what's allowed for the A10 because I think I got all of the guided stuff.
Well, why don't you make it? Is there no like really early basic stuff?
For guided weapons.
Yeah, that's like not that good.
For the A10 or for any other?
Just for the A10. Oh well, for anything really.
Well, yeah, I've tried to keep it 70s era. So the A10 will have all of its unguided bombs. It's still allowed Mavericks.
Yeah.
The reason I've allowed it Mavericks is because the Vigan gets it, and I've kept on the Su-25 and the Su-25. Oh, I timed out. On the Su-25 and the 25T, they are still allowed to have their long-range missiles, their E-Link pods, the low-light TV pods. So I thought it would be fair to keep the Mavericks on the A10 to give each team some standoff capability.
Right, so...
Is it me, or doesn't the armament window pop up in the MiG-21?
It's fine for me. Yeah.
The rearming window?
Yes.
Well, as far as I can tell, pretty OP, the MiG-21.
Why?
You can take a ton of bombs, literally a ton. That's pretty much all that's good about it.
Well, the MiG-21, I've given the red team 8 MiG-21s because they can perform multi-role duties and they're still quite fast.
Yeah.
You could use the Grom as an anti-ship missile. You can use it taking out the houses. All of that. Oh, and as far as air-to-air missiles go, I've let the MiG-21 keep everything.
Yeah.
That seems good.
The Vigan and the A10, I've given them the Sidewinder L and M versions because they have no assistance with aiming. It's just foresight. So I thought that would be fair. The F5 gets the P5 Sidewinder. The A10A, again, gets the same. So it will mainly be Sidewinders.
What are those pods available on MiG-21?
And the ASO2 is countermeasure, and the SPRD is JATO boosters.
So extra flares or rocket assisted takeoff?
Oh,
well,
yeah.
Flares, because you don't get any.
You don't get any flares by default.
The ASO is limited to 100. For some reason.
It's either you have the ASO pod or you don't have any countermeasures. It's a bit like the Vigan.
You can have. Does the jamming pod on the centerline, doesn't that have flares and chaff built into it as well?
I'm not sure. I've never used it.
We need Distro. Distro's the 21 expert.
I'm gonna try and take out a ship in one run in the MiG-21. And take 500 pounds of bombs and 2 grams.
I need to learn the MiG-21 really.
I think it would be great for doing some more 1950s, 1960s, Vietnam era missions. I'd really like to get into that with the F5, the F4 coming out. the MiG-21. The Vigan's probably a bit too late for Vietnam. So I took off any practice bombs, any ones that I knew about, because I didn't want people selecting the wrong bombs or anything like. Oh, and each team should have an AWACS. I don't know if yours has spawned.
Yes, it has.
Is it on the runway?
Yes, it's taken.
Okay, yeah, same with mine. So you'll have to allow them to take off. Now, there's something I wanted to show you for the helicopters.
Yeah.
Which is, if you take a look at, are you both on red or on blue now?
I'm on red.
If you have a look at the runway,
Yeah.
on the map, you should see there's 4 man pads. Do you see them?
What are you gonna transport them?
Yeah. Now, but here's the thing. Only the helicopter can do it. There's 1 helicopter per team, and they have no hard points, so they can't take any weapons. They have to stay unarmed. The helicopter's main job, is it can land by these man pads, and then using the radio commands can despawn them, and that's simulating putting them into the car. Then
there's already one problem that I could see with this.
What?
The bases have no defense, so you could literally go right outside of the airfield and
that's
drop them.
the idea. So if you take the man pads from the base will be undefended. The only place that you are allowed to drop them is by your ground units. So you can choose to have an undefended base but have defended ground units, or have undefended ground units but a defended base. It's a tactical decision each team has to make at the beginning.
That's smart. Like that.
Evening.
Hello,
Good
Risky.
Everyone alright?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're just looking at all the loadouts for the planes and helicopters. Grudge match. So as I was just explaining, each team has an unarmed helicopter. The red team has an MI-8 and the blue team has a Huey. These helicopters are capable of taking the air defences from the airbase and transporting them to the place where the ground units are.
Copy.
But if it does that, your airbase will be undefended, so it's a choice you have to make as a team at the start. Do you want your ground units to be defended, or do you want your home base to be defended? And I might change them from man-pads to AAA and man-pads just to make them a bit more lethal, because at the moment it's quite short range.
What you could do, can you sling load a AAA?
No, you can sling load cargo, and then if you unhook the cargo in a zone, it can make something spawn.
Yeah, you could do that.
Rearming complete.
And also, I need to sort out the Su-25s because they're not type. Now, the ships for the blue team are closer to the red base than the red ships are to the blue team, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is because the Vigan is, one of its main roles is anti-ship. It's a dedicated anti-ship. So I made the red ships a bit further away to compensate for the Vigan being really good.
Yeah, that makes
ship. They're both the same type of ship. They are both Molnias, little frigate-style things.
Yeah.
Both teams have 4 of them, and both of them are evenly spaced so that each ship can't defend the other ship with its point defense system.
Yeah.
So if you attack one ship, it's just that one ship defending itself.
That's good.
And that's the theory, anyway.
Yeah.
Both teams' ground units are exactly 5 miles from the river. So the Ingiri River is like the midpoint of the map. It's splits one side of the map in half. So our blue units are 5 miles off the river, and yours will be 5 miles north of them. Just to keep it nice and...
Yeah.
The ground units that we have to attack, they are just houses. So they'll shoot back for the helicopters if the helicopters got close. But the helicopters are unarmed because I didn't want people just flying around using AI gunners to take everything out.
Yeah.
They're spaced wide enough so that you probably couldn't get them with one bombing pass because that would be too easy. But they are close enough that they're easy to spot. They're just in a field and all of that. So I thought that would be better than having tiny vehicles that are really hard to see. People with VR or low graphics setting.
Can we take off?
Yeah, take off. Just do whatever. Unless you want to do a 2v2 and we have a practice to see what tactics work.
All I can fly is the Huey. That's it.
Okay. Well, the Huey has a very important job. For the real grudge match, is there anything you want me to add, Risky?
Not sure, really. I mean, this is supposed to be what, the 70s, 80s?
70s, early 80s. Meant to get dogfights happening and things like that. You don't fly anything from Flaming Cliffs.
No.
I could put
more money, I guess, and buy an F5.
Nah, you've got the Vigan, don't you?
Yeah, I've only started it up.
It's quite easy to learn. The bombs are the simplest because you just point and click. I could enable weapons for the helicopters, but
Or
I could
maybe
make
only-
it.
Can you disable gunners?
Ooh, I think so. I could make it so that you're only allowed the rockets rather than having the AI do all the gunning for you.
Yeah.
Because I want some skill from the pilot at least.
And as well, could you limit the ammo of the gunners? Because if you can, you could put the M60s on the Huey, but give it low ammo.
I don't think you can limit the ammo. I could make it so that you can have gunners, but you can only have the M60s, not the miniguns, because
Yeah, you can do
miniguns just wreck everything. And I think I should give the helicopters another objective, because at the moment all they have to do is take the man pads and drop off the man pads. It might be good if they could take some more stuff to somewhere else, or give them some other role, because I do like helicopters in games, and I think they get overlooked for these kinds of missions, so I want to give them something to do. Let's swap onto the other team. Look at things. Oh, and both of the helicopters are in UN colours.
Okay.
I just did that for style, but you can change it because
It's my favorite skin for the MI8 as well. If I don't take pylons, which I usually don't.
I thought it worked with the Pylon Lost version for the MI8. It makes it look more
Ground air supply.
realistic.
Copy.
I think I took off the infrared suppressors and the extra armor for the MI8. I did the same for the Huey. No pylons, no infrared suppressors. The Huey doesn't have bolt-on armor, so it doesn't really matter.
Copy.
So with the Huey, do I just take off and land at the the houses, and it will automatically create a man pad, or?
No, you have to fly on the airbase. There are 4 man pads. You have to land next to them within 500 feet, and it will add a radio option saying, pick up the man pads. By selecting that radio option, it will pick them up. And to drop them off, that is automatic. You just have to land at the friendly houses and dropped off.
Okay.
But because I've done it with radio options, I could do some other stuff for the Hueys. So I could do pick up cargo or pick up. I don't know what's realistically sized for a Huey to take. That's why I gave them both man pads. Because you can imagine fitting 4 blokes with a rocket launcher each at the back of a Huey or an Mi-8.
Yeah, indeed. I think I'll have to buy an F5, won't I? Although yes, I can, fly big, and I've just not had any time in it really. And I'll have the same problem with the F5, won't I?
Yeah. I'd take a Vigan over an F5 because the F5 only gets 2 missiles. The Vigan could have 6. No gun, obviously, but you could still take 2 gun pods and 4 missiles if you were so inclined, and it would be a lot faster than an F5. Not as manoeuvrable, though.
It's like a shoot and scoot.
Yeah. World War II tactics, boom and zoom kind of thing. The F5 will never catch you, especially if the F5's carrying any fuel tanks or other weapons. It just won't catch you at all. I think if I'm carrying wing tanks and some rocket pods, my top speed in mil is about 400 knots. So, and in burner it'll get up to about 500. Of course, the Vigan can do that without even breaking a sweat.
I forgot the startup procedure in the F5. So easy, but
I see some beautiful blue ships.
Apply ground air supply.
Yeah? You in?
Copy.
No,
Air
good
is
to know.
now applied.
oh wait, this is it.
Why did you forget to do the ground electrics?
The ground air supply.
Yeah.
I clicked connect and not apply.
Is it Bunyap Sims who did the voice for that?
No idea.
Because I know they got Smudge. Is it Smudge 406? He did the tutorial voiceover for the Spitfire. I know that because I hate his voice. So I sat through the first tutorial going, oh, I hate it. It just grates on me the wrong way. I had to sit through it to learn the Spitfire. Looks like you found one of those ships, Joker.
Yep. I've got no idea how you know when you're in range.
It should give you radar ranging for the Grom.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the thingy on your hood as well. So I just do
Remember,
it
if you
when
get too close, they will shoot you.
Yeah.
They don't have a long range, but they have point defense range. So, think normal AAA, but spewed out with all the force of a water cannon or something.
Rifle.
But you can fire 2 at once. You've got to keep it guided on there, remember?
Yep, I know. Splash one,
Splash. Good kill. That must be sinking.
The MiG-21 is really effective. Yeah, it's dead.
So yeah, you have to get closer than the Vigan would.
Oh yeah, I mean, that was within 10 kilometers, I think.
Yeah.
So
But the ships are closer for you than they are for the Vigan, so you'll fire at around the set point.
Anybody up for a friendly dogfight? With
Yeah,
missiles?
me in a bit when I manage to get up.
Okay.
I need to set my controls first.
I'll burn back and I'll take some air to ground stuff.
I'm trying out this Su-25. I've never flown the normal version. I've always gone for the T version.
I don't even know how you fly it.
Well, it should be much the same, but I think there's something you have to do with a laser to get any range finding for the weapons. But it's mostly unguided rockets, bombs. There is a laser guided missile, but again, you have to keep your nose on the target the whole time. So it's a little bit hard to use, I think.
Yeah.
But it's faster than the T version for sure, because it's much more aerodynamic. Who
Hello.
just came? Oh, it's Dusty. We're just having a practice at the moment, Dusty.
Okay.
I've made a PvP, mainly consisting of 70s aircraft.
Yeah, I read something about it. Yeah.
So we're just testing it, seeing if people think the weapons are reasonable. Because I've limited a lot of weapons to make it fairer for both teams.
Okay.
Things like that.
How many snakeheads can the F5 take?
5 on the centre line and 4 on the wings.
Oh, okay, right.
It
So,
will make you very draggy and very
Yeah.
heavy.
I mean, you could take 6 Fab 100s with this thing.
On the 21.
I mean, so it's not that bad.
But they're 100 kilograms though.
Yeah, I mean, you can take 2 500 kilos and then 2 250 ones.
That's 2 1,000 pounders, basically,
Yeah.
roughly.
Yeah, so 1,500 kilograms.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's burning back.
Chief, disconnect ground air supply.
So the gun on the Su-25
Copy.
is the same gun that will be on the Hind.
Now disconnected.
Oh.
The difference is the Hind version, the barrel is a whole meter longer in length. Now you can imagine what that does for the muzzle velocity and the
Yeah.
accuracy of the gun. It's not to be sniffed at with the 25. So imagine what it would be like with the
Yeah.
extra length.
Jesus Christ. How many bombs? Alright, you took. Well, you take 8 Fab 250s.
What on my aircraft?
Yeah.
That's 4 Fab 100s, 2 Fab 500s, the big rockets, the small rockets, and self-defense missiles.
I'm probably gonna run out of fuel, but who cares?
Is it that bad on the MiG-20?
Yeah. I mean, I am burning the whole way back. Fine, yeah, I'm gonna run out of fuel any minute now. This thing is small. I'm just gonna burn the whole way because why the hell not? I might run out of fuel, but good practice for a dead stick.
I know that Raskas is a big Su-25 fan.
Yeah, he is.
Let's see what all the fuss is about then. Go. What do you think about the ground targets, do you think they're too easy? Do you think they need more of them, less of them?
Well, you probably could put some ZU-23s that are on your rules, maybe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the armed houses are just a bit meh.
Do you think then? So you think they're fine, but they need
Just need a bit more defense.
some defense, yeah.
Yeah.
And not just the man pads that I've added. They need a dedicated.
Yeah, they need a dedicated one. Just some like light AAA though.
Yeah, not a Gepard, because I do not
I've
like
also
those.
run out of fuel.
That was quick.
Yeah. Thing don't have much fuel. I mean, I'm extremely high and pretty short final, so I should be fine.
For some reason my ADI and my HSI don't work.
And you've uncaged them.
I probably forgot.
Tilly, I don't think I'm gonna make this to the runway.
My backup ADI works. That I did uncage, but the main one.
Is it uncaged but just pointing in the wrong way?
No, it's off. And the compass as well, the main compass.
You might have to fast direct them to get them up.
Oh god, yeah, I'm not gonna make this, Tilly. Pull that gear now. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Jesus, I haven't flown this thing in months.
Yeah, there's a load of things I've not flown for ages that I just completely forgotten. Ah, okay. Apparently I didn't set my gear button for the SU-25. I've been flying around with my gear down. Now I'm picking up speed. Okay, so the roll rate is pretty slow. I've got no reticle on my HUD. I don't think I've got even.
Do you have the control cell for this?
Oh, okay, I forgot my generators.
Oh, you need those.
Nope, I don't have the control cell for this.
For which one, Joker?
The 25.
Oh, I do have a reticle. It's just way off the HUD glass. That's good to know.
I'm gonna try out some of the radar missiles, because Russian radar missiles terrible.
Did you guys see that flying the F5 anyway? Is that the HUD glass is much darker as it used to be?
Yeah, I noticed.
Since 1.5.7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not flown it since the patch. I'll probably have a look in a moment. But the SU-27's front glass was darker as well.
Well, they had to do something in order to make it readable with a new lighting.
Yeah.
Oh yes, look at the number on the side of my plane, Tilly, when you have a minute.
Will do.
So where are our ground targets, Billy? Because I can only see the blue ones.
Well, let me give you a bearing from your base.
If you find the friendly ones and then look around 10 miles to the north, you'll see the hostile ones.
Copy.
So each side's ground units are 5 miles away from bullseye, which means the enemy ones are also 5 miles away from bullseye.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe I'll see you over the target.
I'm gonna go all rockets. I wanna win the F5. Practice with the snake hands.
I went to click in the cockpit. Of course, you can't with the 25
Yeah.
flaming cliffs.
I think I'm just going to deactivate that module altogether.
But what about the Su-33 when naval ops become a thing?
Yeah.
Or are you going to wait for the F-14, play it hardcore?
Hardcore, all the way.
Yeah.
I've got to get my fix of naval battles. I'll be using the 33 when it first gets its upgrade.
Well, I guess I will check it out just to see what the new fight model is all about and what way it is, which way it is different from the 27, if they implemented the canards properly and stuff.
I mean, I'm being a bit risky with my loadout. I'm taking Mark 84, 2 Mark 83s and rockets. You know, I'm not actually that heavy.
It's 1 versus 4.
Why do you want to do it competitively?
Nah, I'll take you all on. Merged. Who's this? Oh, you're in trouble now.
Raven.
Oh boy.
Am I now?
I'll have you know I am doing 400 kilometers an hour. I am a speed machine. And unfortunately, I've lost you.
I didn't lose you.
Oh no.
Use that American freedom.
I've got many flares. What do you want?
Use many freedom.
Yeah, keep using them, keep using them.
She's going guns. Oh.
No! This is impossible! I am a mighty Stalin jet! You can't shoot me down! What, am I on fire? Oh, only a little bit. This is nothing to worry about. This
Only
is...
Well, you're a flying tank, so I will need to try harder.
What do you mean both engines are on fire? This is unacceptable. Oh!
Don't die, Tony.
I don't have my weapon release things mapped, so I can't drop my weapons.
Just
I
control W.
I did. I only dropped my air-to-air missiles as well. This is not.
This is unacceptable.
Get that right engine off. Sounds like a sad vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, you're pretty beat up. I will save the Stalin jets.
I've lost when I. Was that? Did you ram me?
No?
What happened there?
A sidewinder?
Oh wow! I felt a big whack up the bum. I saw a bunch of shrapnel fly forwards past my jet. I thought you'd rammed me, but I think it was my left wing flying forwards at Mach 1. That's a very tough jet. I was on fire and had a wing fallen off, and the plane was still partially controllable. I was never going to recover from that altitude, so I had to eject. But I'm impressed with how much damage that 25 can take.
Yeah,
Can we just-
it is impressive.
It was partially controllable.
Partially controlled. I was missing my left wing, so I had the right wing.
Now I just need to find the ground targets.
I shall come and avenge my Tilly.
Have you changed sides?
Yeah.
It's 3 versus 2.
I want to kill people. I have.
So now that you've been on our side, you know where I am, so you'll know where to find me.
I don't even
That's
know where you are.
cheating.
I don't even know where you are. I didn't look for you. I just wanted to watch Raven kill Tilly.
Oh, thanks.
This is so proper old school. I love it.
It's so much better than modern day fighters.
See, at least I had a warning that you were. Well, I gave you the warning. I said we just merged, but at least the dogfight lasted about a minute before I went down.
Mm-hmm.
Never have that with an AMRAM shot from 20 miles away.
This thing is so draggy. Well, it's so draggy at low speeds.
I'm going to check out our own ground targets to see what they look like.
Both ground targets have the same.
Yeah, that's exactly. But I can see our ground targets on the map, and I still didn't find the
Well-
enemy ground targets.
From Bulls, 5 miles, 345.
They're in an open field. Shouldn't be hard to hit or see.
345, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 340.
No, that's from our bulls. From Raven's bulls, it
Oh,
will be 360 for 5.
Oh, okay.
Even easier.
And they are white houses, you say?
Yeah.
I have Telly on a Raven. Right, what have I put on what pilot? Jesus. Okay, radar missiles on 1 and 2.
I didn't think the radar missiles were very reliable.
They're not.
Oh, okay, now I see them.
Wait for that radar to heat up. Nope. Oh well.
Did the pickup work without any problems for you, Bristol?
Yeah, I used the wrong radio command. There's an F10 and an F7. I don't know what the F7 does, but I pressed it and it started laying extra missile launches.
It started just giving you more?
Yeah, no men, just extra launches.
Oh. I've never seen that before. I'll have to test that out.
But F10 was the one to get me to load.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sakes.
What?
VRS. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that was a waste of half an hour, wasn't it?
Remember VRS, verify, rate of sync.
Not much use when you're too low and it gets you.
How do you do
Oh,
your
for
landing
Christ's sake.
approaches?
Like I see in the Vietnam movies.
Well, they always crash in the Vietnam movies. You can do a running landing, which would eliminate or reduce the risk of VRS. If you come in at about 50 knots and use the skids to slow you down, you just have to make sure that you don't tip the helicopter over, dig the skids into the front. But it's a safer way of doing it. The other problem is because the Huey's quite light, you've not got weapons on, you've not got much fuel, it's a little bit more responsive than a normal Huey. Now, it's something you'll have to get used to, but also it means because you're light, you've got power to just muscle out of VRS. Just put the collective up to full, and you can just lift yourself out of it with pure horsepower. Which you wouldn't be able to do with it if you have any real load.
Who's Kimball?
Kimball?
Just seen something pop up in Discord.
I don't know. I can't check because I've got no autopilot for this.
Oh no, ignore me. No, that's from another group. That's it's not DCS. It's some weird thing.
This Frogfoot, it's holding 500 knots quite comfortably.
Yeah, this thing sucks at dogfighting.
The MiG-21.
Yeah, can't turn.
Did you get shot down?
Yes.
Ah. Is there still a threat over at the airbase?
Yes.
Not for long.
Well, F-15. Soviet F-15.
I am made of starlinium. I cannot be shot down. Although my frame rate's dropping, so I'm guessing there's another plane near me. It's what we call poor man's PC AWACS.
I mean, there is actual AWACS as well.
I know.
You're quite lucky that I depleted my gun on the ground target, Stilly.
I'm quite lucky.
Yes. Dusty, what are you flying?
F5.
Do you mind taking out Tilly here?
Oh, it'd be very, very rude of you. Just minding my own business. Not even shot at anybody yet, although I am about to.
Oh, are you about to?
I was. I lost my target.
Yeah. Look on your ass. Oh, now you're being shot at.
By who?
The ground targets.
Well, that's very rude. Oh, come on, Track IR, don't stop now. I need to look up. It's just unfair. I
Pull.
can only look straight ahead. It's like trying to fly with a neck injury.
Can I
Who's
just
that?
basically, you're wasting
Who's-
your flares.
I've got 132 of them. I'm fine.
Never
The
mind.
F5 only gets 30.
No,
15.
I don't have any missiles and I don't have any guns.
Yeah,
Gun shells, so
exactly.
I'm completely Winchester.
Think of it as defensive training. Oh, dipping a wing.
Do you want me to tell you why you might be going so slow?
Why?
Because you got full flaps.
Yeah, to help me turn.
Yeah, it kind of is, but isn't. I'm on my way to save you, Tilly.
I think I've got the handle on the. Whoa, my fuel. Okay. Yes, I need some help.
Dusty, where are you? Are you close?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm behind Tilly.
I'm gonna recenter my track IR.
As soon as I
Tilly's
see you,
flare
then I'm
one's
RTB. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Please
So
flare once.
yeah, Tilly is right in front of me.
Thank you.
I'm off. Have fun, Dusty.
Oh, what? That's my stick fully back. I thought I had more pull than that. I see some afterburners. Joker flare.
Hang on. There we go.
Fox 2.
Halifax.
Flash.
Did you get
Who
shot
did you
down, Dusty?
I'm still there.
Who did I shoot?
Dusty. I think.
Oh, he's still alive.
Fox.
My right engine is dead.
Is there still the bug with the F5 where if you lose a fuel tank, it just drains all of the fuel within a few seconds?
I seriously missed
By the
that
looks
bit.
of it, yes.
Fox again. Don't you dare miss. Please don't miss. Wow.
I can't seem to select my gun pods in the SU-25. Am I doing something wrong?
I don't know. I don't use that version. Hi.
It's a lot of fun. It's hands-on rudder stick flying, and even if you're using the guided weapons, it's all up to you to get the pipper on the target. So it's quite rewarding if you get a kill. But it doesn't have much fuel.
I think I forgot to map my air brakes. Yeah, I did.
Yes. He died.
So do you think your airbase needs a bit more defence, or are you happy with them being undefended?
I don't mind air bases being undefended as long as people are not jackasses and
Yeah.
bomb the runway or spawn camp.
I definitely wasn't about to turn to your base and spawn camp you.
You don't get a lot of main gun ammo for this.
No.
That's one problem. And unless I can find out how to get those damn...
Anyway, Tilly, how's your fuel?
I've got some. And my RTB.
My frame rate is pretty low though.
How much fuel do you have?
I don't know, 500 kilograms. Yeah, my frame rate drops a little bit. I'm not sure what's doing it.
Tilly, do you want me to carry you back?
No, I'll probably crash and get a new jet. I'm just here to test out the weapons, but I can't get the gun to work. Just have a look in the options and see if there's anything I'm missing.
I'm gonna do something stupid in the MiG-21, but I may as well try.
There's nothing I can see here. I must just be doing something wrong.
To be honest, I might RTB as well.
Well, it looks like gun pods aren't the weapon of choice for this Su-25 then. They just don't seem to want to work. Let's have a look at what you guys are doing.
What's the difference between M5 rockets and M151?
For the F5?
Yes.
Let me have a look.
They're both LAU 68 7-inch.
I think one has a cover on it and one doesn't.
No,
2.75 inch and 7 launchers.
Mark, which ones and which ones?
Mark 5
Yeah.
and M151.
The Mark 5 is an earlier version with a less powerful rocket motor, so it will shoots out less quickly. Also, the fin design is less stable.
Okay, thank you.
Also, the frame rate at this airfield seems a bit low.
Request refueling.
Do you want the AWACS to be invincible, or do you want it to be a valid target?
I think valid target.
Yeah, valid target.
They orbit just south of the bases, so they're not impossible to get by any means.
Overlord, Springfield, 1-1. Request
Oh,
picture.
look at Risky's Vigan. Those bombs. So, do you know how to use them, Risky? Okay, you leave your master mode in nav, and
Yep.
you leave the weapon selector on the default position, I'm pretty sure. And when you get close to the target, put your HUD glass down, flick your weapon trigger up, and you'll have a small dot and a larger circle on the HUD. That represents the distance between where the first and the last bombs will land. So all you do is put your target in between those two, the dot and the circle, and pull the trigger, and bombs away, jobs are good, and go home, get some more, rinse and repeat.
If you see me, I am helping you by killing my own ground targets with missiles.
And
Well-
why are you doing that?
Because I'm bored.
What are you flying?
Make 20.
Would you like to have a dogfight?
Yes, let me just get rid of.
Because I want to try some air-to-air in the big...
Hello! I missed. What, with or without missiles?
with. But I've only gone for rear aspect because
I don't even know if these things have an aspect.
the R60Ms, I think, are rear aspects, but they're quite good. So you might get away with these.
R60M or full aspect.
Yeah, there you go there.
I was dogfighting you, Tilly, and a Joker with my air brakes half out, and I didn't notice.
Ah. Well, that's something you should avoid. Why won't my data computer come online? Oh, it has. Okay. Yeah, the frame rate is surprisingly low here, actually.
It is.
I don't know why. The manpads shouldn't be drawing too much power away from things. There's no units to be taking away anything. Maybe the clouds are doing it, but they're across the whole map, so I don't understand. Now, I'm just going to be cheeky here. Whoa, I'm getting 5 frames a second.
Do these bombs are they already armed?
Yeah, there's no master arm switch as such.
Okay.
I'm just going directly to your base.
Copy.
Actually, you'll win the dogfight because this thing can't turn.
Well, the Vigan can't really turn. It's,
I think it's
Press it.
actually pretty good.
I'm going to restart. This is bullshit.
what happened?
Right engine wouldn't start. When exiting, it took me about half a minute just to get out of the game. So I just want to clear my memory and start fresh
Okay.
again.
Yep.
Okay, bomb's gone.
Yeah, I can see where they hit. Great big skid mark on the floor.
Yeah. I'm guessing I keep the finger on the trigger until I want to
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I hit anything either.
Are you using the mentally challenged bombs or the non-mentally challenged bombs?
Retarded or non-retarded.
No idea.
Takes one to know one. Tilly.
And just for that, Joker, I'm going to kill you slowly. Hey, fucker!
Just
I'll get used to it.
Is that Dusty back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we were having some lag problems. I wonder if it was related to your F5 being in trouble.
Why won't this radar work? Want it to work.
Where are you, Joker?
I just to the left of our ground targets. To the west. Yes,
Okay.
I had to think for a second. Where are you?
Coming to find you. I'd quite like to try the air-to-air gun mode, because I don't really understand how it works.
I think it's just a bit like make 21 you set some things in and then it has some preset data on when it's to range. Like, so you want it at 300 meters and then it uses an average speed maybe of like a target. I don't know how it works.
I'm over the sea.
Did you just get over the sea?
Yeah.
Alright, so you've just taken off. Well, from base goal 320.
No. I think I see you. Can you give me a flare?
Yes I can.
Yeah. Do you want to do guns?
Why not?
Turn left.
Ever since the latest update, the bit before you log in, I mean log in into the game, not onto the server, it takes me a lot longer to load. Do you have the same issue?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you say turn left, how far left?
Check 6.
Oh god.
Did I get a gun hit on you?
Nope.
Oh, that's close.
Yep. Ah! What do I say?
Who's got burners?
I'm in Berners Low.
The reason I couldn't turn well, I still had my drop tank on. Hang on a second.
Oops.
Okay,
Shit.
right.
I crashed.
Oh. Did you shoot me down? Or
I
was
shot
it
someone
you?
down.
You shot me down, Risk.
Damn.
You're a team killer. You have to march through the street and have that woman with the barrel shout shame.
So, with the Vigan and the Sidewinders then,
Yeah.
is there a radar so I can check IFF or not?
Nope.
No IFF. Same with the
Okay,
F5.
I'll shoot everyone down then.
There
Just to be on the
is,
safe mode.
as with the F5, you'll have to manually uncage the missile if you want it to maintain its track while you're maneuvering. Otherwise, you'll have to hold the bore sight over the target constantly.
Ah, okay.
Although your missile seemed to hit just fine.
I wasn't aiming. You said you weren't burning, so the only one that wasn't burning was the one I shot down. And oh dear.
Well, at least I made my guns work. It's just there's no lead computation, or at least there wasn't that I could get up easily. So I had to guess. I nearly rammed Joker. Flew past him at Mach 1. Oh dear.
Well, that missile went extremely stupid. It's like you're mentally challenged bombs.
Is your engine off, Joker?
Nope.
I'm spectating you now. It says your RPM is 11%.
Mine says minus 100%.
You're having trouble.
He's
He's
still
chasing
around
you.
that target.
He's chasing you. He can't catch up though. He's just broken 500 knots. His burner's been on for ages. The Vigan, you can outrun him if you want. He'll
Yeah,
never
I've just
catch
put on
up.
stage 3 burners.
air supply. Copy.
Oh, what did you fire at, Joker?
Risky.
I don't think that's her up high. Oh, there is something there though.
Yeah, it was me.
Oh, good dodge. Merged.
Lost visual as usual.
Ground air supply is now connected.
That was really good dodge.
Chief, apply ground air supply.
I think she's gone behind you.
Behind me.
Actually, I think my engines are gone.
Yeah, if you hold too high of an alpha, you will compressor stall the engine.
Yes, I will see a falling risky out of the sky probably. I don't know where, but I will somewhere.
Risky check 6.
Huh? Uh-oh.
Did you compressor stall again? You just got to watch that angle of attack,
Ground air supply.
Yeah,
especially when you're slow.
Copy.
Just release the stick, point the nose down a bit, gather some speed, and then put the bladder back on.
Fox.
Oh.
Calm down.
There we go. That's better.
That was a really good dodge though, risky.
I think that was by accident, though, mate.
Yeah, don't complain, because that was really good. It was about an inch away.
Considering I don't really know how to fly the damn thing.
It's very intuitive, I think. It handles predictably, except for the rudder. The rudder always feels like it wants to kill me whenever I give it any input. But most of the other things, it's fine for. Would you like to have a go with the anti-ship missiles, Risky?
Yeah, what are they? The O5s?
The 04. I've just realised I can't really
Okay.
remember the 04. I only remember the 15, but I banned it.
Oh, the O4's point and shoot. ANF, select the RB-15 fire.
So,
I think it guides you to the waypoint that you have set.
no, I think I can remember it now. We can test it out together, Risky, because I'm 50% confident that I can make it work. So we'll have a go.
Okay, so you want
Gonna
me
go
to
open a free ship and just like make
O4s,
it
yeah?
Yeah, RBO4s, and we'll take a couple of sidewinders in case Joker tries to give us.
No, I'm on here. I want to make just 6 RBO4s that look cool.
Okay. Well, I do like a nice vegan formation. RB04. I took out the AI ones as well so that nobody gets confused. What's beeping it? And would you like me to put in a thing so that when all of the ground targets and the ships have been killed, it automatically ends the mission? Or do you want me to just leave it up to the discretion of the...
Yeah, leave it up.
Yeah.
There's messages at the moment, so it should say red team wins or blue team wins if they all get destroyed.
Oh, Tilly, why'd you have to ruin is that you?
What? What, because of the camo?
Exactly.
I love the silver camo. I love unpainted jets from this era, like the lightning in nice silver camo.
Because I can kind of see where you're coming from, I'm going to do the exact same thing. It is kind of sexy.
So just be aware, I have got everything mapped. So basic flight controls. So probably halfway through, I'm going to have to remap. I don't know, radar or something else like that.
Okay. As long as you've got the ability to turn your radar on, you should be fine. There's not even any moving about of the radar stick for this. It's sort of foresight, point and shoot, and then the missile does the work. So as long as you can fly, we've got waypoints already pre-selected. So and
Do I
you can
need
just
to
follow
load
us.
the cartridge?
You will need to do that, yeah. So pop the data cartridge in over your left shoulder.
Shall certainly lead.
Over my left shoulder.
Well, behind you, yeah. On the left side.
Right, if you just look behind you, there's a slot for something to go in.
Giggity.
Yep, got it. Yeah, got it now. And I need to press something into the data card.
Yeah.
Is it 9099 or something? Sorry?
Ref loader.
Ref Lola and 9099, then press
9099.
Make sure you're in input on the computer. You'll need to switch it to input rather than out.
Okay, 9099 is typed in. Is there an
Yeah,
enter button?
Yeah, LS.
LS SKU down by the on the waypoint selector thing.
I think they chose on purpose not to put any paint on, let's say, the bomber like the B-29, because
It's in.
it was about 40 kilos or 50 kilos of paint that made the difference.
That's an extra crew member. Well,
Exactly.
a small crew member, but still.
Yeah, it could have been even more, I don't remember, but anyway, it did take off some speed and altitude.
I imagine as well it's cleaner aerodynamically to keep the jet unpainted. If you're polishing it.
I've kept mine green so you know where I am.
Okay.
There's three of us, I think.
Are we all ready?
Yes.
Do you want to taxiway take off over to the right?
It'd be easier.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, the frame right here is terrible.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe the ships are too close? We know that sometimes the ships getting blown up gives you a loss of frame rate, but I don't think it would be that.
Nah, too much up trim. Jesus Christ.
Okay, coming to stage 1 burner,
Copy.
and I'm gonna just climb up to about 250 meters, and then I'll make my turn with the autopilot on, so it's nice and gentle and easy for you guys to follow. Off burning out. Left turn. Do you see us there, Risky?
I can see the afterburners, yeah. For some reason, I am increasing speed, but nowhere near as fast as you.
Are you in stage 3?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gears up.
Air brakes.
No, they do nothing in the beginning.
Yeah.
Our rollout heading will be 320. I'm just going to take it off autopilot because we're going to hit the hills if I carry on like this.
You mean there's an autopilot?
Yeah. Well, there's a... Do you see that green button up on the front dash left-hand side?
Yes.
There's 2 unlit buttons above it. If you press them
Oh
both,
yes,
it'll put you
attitude
in-
and hold, yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you have that on and you press your trim hat left or trim hat right, it will put you in a gentle left or right hand turn, but keep your altitude the same. So it's very useful if you put that on and you just make small corrections using the trim hat. It's very easy. Takes a lot of the pressure and workload off you.
Okay.
Speed check.
750. Risky check, 9 o'clock left. We are about 10 miles away from you.
Yeah. Tell me, when I level out, my you've got your I don't know what dot in the center and your 3 extending lines
Yeah.
each side. So is that my waypoint?
Yes.
Because if I turn right, it moves out to my left, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're going for waypoint 3. If you want to press B3 on the little panel, that should get you lined up on us. But I'm flying nice and slowly, so you should be able to find us. Just slowly heading for the ships. Altitude is 320. Speed is 800. I'll guide you in from F10. We're now slightly behind you, 9 o'clock. So if you make a loop, I'll talk you on.
I see your burner.
Yeah.
So this is one plane that needs a trim, eh?
Yes.
Like the 51. Jesus.
Well, if you have the autopilot on, it will be fine. But yeah, it does need constant trim. Fine.
Can you remember what I set as the radar? Oh, never mind, it's the flaps thing.
Not picking up those ships on radar currently. Any ideas? Oh no, here they are.
Can you sort of like tell me what I need to do and when? Because I haven't got my radar on, I'm not in the weapon mode.
Okay, yeah, just get linked up with us and put your autopilot on to start off with.
So how do you increase the range of the radar?
You have to have it mapped.
What's it called?
Radar range increase. Okay, I've got the targets selected now. So what do we want to be on? Attack?
Yes, I believe.
And ANF or NAV?
ANF. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, they're self-guided anyway.
Yeah. No, it does need to be on ANF to get the thing. Okay, where's Risky now? Risky turned you north. You probably see us by now.
No.
I'm going stage 1, so you might see our burners now.
Ah, see you now, yes.
Okay, off stage 1. The targets are 70 kilometers in front,
Yeah,
way out of range.
I've got them all roughly on my radar.
Picking them up. They're very strong turns from these.
Yeah, I've reset the radar so it's more in the direction.
Speed is 850 Risky. And we're flying in autopilot, so you can just leave it on and go heads down if you need.
Okay.
Okay, you'll need your master mode in ANF.
Yep, ANF.
You'll need your radar on.
Is it not already on then?
If you've got the radar screen on and it's doing the boop, boop thing, moving left to right, then it's on.
No. Is there a separate button for that then?
Stand by.
Or is it mappable?
It's mappable. And you will need to map it.
Okay.
It's A1, A2. or you can have it on a 3-position switch if that's what you've got available.
They're 60 kilometers away now.
Copy that.
Check right
Get
wing.
Yeah, I know. I see you.
Okay, it's working now.
Okay. So you want that radar on. You want ANF, and then on your right weapon selector thing, you want it on attack. Second from the last to the right mode on it. If the writing's too fuzzy for you to see.
Yeah, it's on attack.
Okay, on your radar screen, there should be 2 crosses.
Yes. Bloody
Okay.
bright.
Yeah, it is really bright online as well. These crosses denote the maximum and minimum firing range for the RB04. So all we do is wait till our targets are within these crosses, and then we can put the trigger up for safe and release the missiles. They'll both come off, they'll both get their own guidance, and then we can turn for home. For biscuits and metals. So I'm going to stage 1 burner now. I see you off to our...
In attack, I forgot. Oh yeah.
Yes, in attack and ANF. Getting close, we're about 31 kilometers away from the first ship. I think we've got them set up for group mode, so they'll all go randomly. Right, my trigger is up and I'm safe.
Trigger up.
We're nearly there. We're in range of one of the first ones, just coming into range for the second one. Not quite for the third one, but we can release any time now. Whenever you're ready, tell me when you're doing it.
Right, I'm gonna release on the second one.
Copy.
1 away, 2 away.
I'm gonna try and launch.
Launched.
1 away.
Oh my god, this looks
Look
sexy.
at this! Look at them go!
And
Just
2 away.
F6, not just F6. That is sexy.
Oh wow.
I'm actually going faster than they are.
Yeah, you can do. They hold around 500 knots.
Yeah, they do the cruise at 600.
Okay, I'm just going to make a left-hand orbit here using the autopilot. Oh, look at them go! This looks so cool.
This is so good.
It's just like on the trailer.
Yeah.
So we've got off, mine and Joker's are almost parallel, and then Risky's bringing up the rear to finish anything off. Looks like we've missed that first ship. They've not gone for that. Are they all going to go for the third wheel? The second
Yeah, well,
one?
I do believe that they go for the first waypoint. For the waypoint that you've currently got active and set.
Yeah. Look at them trying to shoot down.
Yeah. Well.
Did they all miss? They all just flew past harmlessly. What's this? Did we mess something up?
Are they just supposed to be completely autonomous then?
Yeah. I think we must have missed a stage. Because they all just flew past.
We forgot to change the release mode to standard.
Oh, okay. So it was waiting for us to give it a code, and we forgot to give it. Okay. So we can show you, Risky, where that is. If you look on the right-hand wall of your Vigan,
yep.
There's behind the weapon selector and behind the bomb distance interval. There's
weapon release mode switch.
Yes. Is it the one behind that, Joker?
Yes,
it is.
Yeah.
It's the one
then
marked.
You've got the RB04 RB release mode switch.
Yeah, if we flick it down, it just gives it an automatic mode without us needing to give it a code, and it would have gone to default settings and probably hit the targets.
Oh, okay.
So that was our fault for not putting that on.
Right, I'm gonna turn into an RB04 myself.
I wonder what you could mean by that.
I'm being shot. Oh, I'm going to die. He shot me down before I could.
Should we just eject?
Yeah, should we try it again? See if we can get it to work this time.
Oh, lag.
I don't think anything spawned.
Oh fuck.
But yeah, the RB04, the RB15. Once you learn to use the RB15, it's better in almost every way. 3 times the range.
But the RBO4s look cooler.
They do have that nice trail, so you can watch them go in.
I'm not going to take any sidewinders.
No, I'm not either. Okay, I'm going to press that switch now, so that we don't get it.
Right, I'm ready.
Nearly ready.
Yeah, this thing's so quick to start up as well.
I guess it was a Cold War requirement, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, forgot my data cartridge.
You might need that.
Reflola 9099 enter.
As well, with the interval selector, so you can change how far like something is. Can the same work for the RBO4s and the spread distance on them?
Probably. I don't know enough about the big one yet.
Because if I'm setting it's like the lowest it can be to VA.
I found the enemy AWACS.
Oh yes, you have.
Okay, why is my data panel still off?
It will turn on eventually. It takes a little bit longer than most things to come up.
You're right, it's just come out.
So Reflola input 9099. Set it to the start airfield, and then pop the switch into actual position and output, and that's pretty much all we'll need to do.
Done.
Right.
Do I keep it as ref Lola or?
No, keep it in actual position, the rightmost 1 o'clock setting,
Got
because
it.
that will allow you to change waypoints or select waypoints for flying towards. So you want the 3rd waypoint, because that's where we'll be flying.
So I just click B3.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to take off this way.
Okay.
You can press your landing gear while you're on the ground, and then as soon as the weight comes off the wheels, they'll retract automatically.
Oh, brilliant.
Which looks really cool. Okay, we want to be flying 310 for 140 kilometers. I'm coming back to stage 1, and I'm in autopilot. Stage 1.
And I'm still in stage 3 and I'm still not catching you. What am I missing?
Don't think. You are catching me.
Yeah, you're not missing anything. Yeah, aircraft's fine.
Just remember we're in one of the most draggy setups that we can be in. And I'm still in Afterburner. You're just in 2 stages higher, so I'm still accelerating.
Are you guys low?
Yeah. 200 meters.
Okay, I'm gonna put out a flare. Let's see if you can see me. I'm up. Flaring.
No joy. I'm looking around.
You should look up,
Directly up.
more or less.
No joy. Are you above the cloud?
Nope, I've passed you already. Hang on. I've put the yaw and pitch dampers off. Now that's an experience in this thing.
Oh yes. Old school flying.
Oh man. Far more maneuverable instantly. What's your heading?
We are flying 310.
Roger.
I'm going to climb a little bit because I'm not picking anything up on radar.
I'm seeing you. Contact.
Okay, they're just popping up on radar.
Yeah.
Damn, this dark HUD is a disaster.
Is it really, really dark?
Yeah.
It's fine for me.
Well, when you're going down to the sea and you're trying to catch up with something, you can't see them. When I look over it, I can see them, but when I'm looking through the thing, I don't see it anymore.
Yeah, I've got them all on radar now.
Copy. Okay, make it left.
Should we try and go for 1 target each?
Yeah, let's try it. I'll release mine in single.
I don't see anything on radar yet.
Are you scanning out to 120 kilometers?
Oh, how can I see that from here? Is that what's in red?
Yeah, the little red number.
No, it says 60.
Okay, they're just about to pop up if you're on the 60 one. Okay, I'm going to A and F. I'm in attack. Ready and waiting. Just got to get in range, I guess.
Should we do it in single or not?
I've put it back to series. We'll all fire them at the same time. It'll look great. They do have a randomized setting, and now that we've flicked that switch down into the standard mode, they should all go for random ships. In theory, I guess we'll find out.
Just so, like, just in case it doesn't work, make sure that you move your radar thingy so it's on target.
Copy that. Going to stage 2
Copy.
for dramatic effect.
Do you want me to go for the? Well, I think I'm right.
You go for the right one. I'll go for the 2 center ones.
So, do you actually align the ship you want on the center line?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Well, the RE04, it goes to the waypoint that you have selected.
So mine's going to the moon then.
Well,
It
Mine
should
is
be-
B3.
Yeah. Go to tact inputs.
Yep, input.
Press 9,
Yes.
and then press B3. It will turn it into a target waypoint, and now you'd be able to slew it around to fine tune where your missile will go.
right, I'm nearly, and the lines come up.
Copy.
I'll try and go from the far left.
Copy. We will name that one Corbin, and Joker, you're going for Thatcher. I
Okay.
would take Nick Clegg. Can't think of any other centrists.
Don't kill Jeremy Corbyn.
That ship is carrying a big supply of hummus and jumpers. It has to be destroyed. And the one on the right is carrying all of the milk that Thatcher stole in the 80s.
Right, firing. 1 away. 2 away. I'm watching. Oh yes, very sexy.
Okay, both of mine are off. And it
Cheers,
looks like
Crash. One of yours is gone. Oh, never mind. I'd say that was going so far.
Okay, 1 away.
Oh.
2 away.
Sick. Oh god, mine are dead on Thatcher.
Yours have gone, yeah, risky. Yours went and separated, so but they've come back again. They've converged. I wonder what they're
It's
going.
my little babies. Come on, follow me.
Oh, one of
That's
mine's
so
broken off.
perfect.
One of mine's broken off
Minor
right.
conversion. Minor conversion. Yeah, one of yours is going for my ship. Come on, RBO4s. I shall get this kill.
I feel like we should be placing a bet on whose is going to get there first. Oh, there's 3 going for one ship. But that's a splash.
Damn it, Tilly.
Splash.
Oh, mine is turned right. It's going for the back ship.
Wash.
Splash. How many was that? So we took out 3 of 4, did we?
Yep. And
Not bad.
Tilly took my kill. So where's the 4th?
Your roll out. He's on your nose. Pull down.
Trying to look for him.
Pull, not push. He's off. You're 2 o'clock now.
No Tully. Oh, Tully.
Did you fire all yours at once then, or not?
I fired 1, and then I moved my waypoint, and then fired again. But it looks like they got confused because one of my missiles went for Joker's target, and the other one went for one that I selected. Okay. Thank you, Mohammed Joker.
Oh, yeah,
It's
come
smoking.
So the more I actually do this, the more I'll get used to it, I think, won't it? Obviously.
Yes. And the
Otherwise, you're right.
RB-15s are even
Nice.
easier.
Oh, okay.
Those
Otherwise,
ones,
it is a nice thing. It's actually quite good.
watching them fly off and
Hit something.
yeah. But you have to put trust in them, problem. And then sometimes they let you down. Like raising children that don't turn out to be all that. Although, I don't think there are many people who have children with rocket motors stuck up their arse.
Unless you're the Jetsons.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a Malloy with us. In the 4th Biggin.
I just buzzed you.
Really? Who? I was heads down. Trying to figure out how to turn the lights on in the cockpit.
Okay, so if you look to your left bottom cheek.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 2 rotary ones where one of the rotaries is on top of another larger rotary.
Got it. Yeah, they're all up now.
Panel
Thanks.
lights, instrument lights, floodlights. Oh, I just...
Nice colour too.
Yeah.
I need to RTP.
Just need to reset my track IR because I stood on the wire and pulled it out. I pancaked into the sea because I wasn't paying attention.
Who's going up high? See an F5.
That's me then, if you see an F5.
Okay.
Because the only F5s are you and me.
Do you want to try the rockets, Risky? Because they're pretty foolproof.
It's coming up to 9 o'clock. As long as we can do it in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Nice
we'll
as
just
well.
we'll attack this airfield. We'll just take off and attack something easy. Okay, so if you load up rockets on all the pylons that will take them, AP or HE doesn't really matter.
Can you not take mixed?
Yeah, you can. They do have slightly different ballistics, but I don't think it's enough to cause an issue.
Are they the RB-75s?
They are called ARAC or ARAC.
If you've got the pitch in your dampers off as well, Raven.
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna pass you on your left side. And I've still got my missiles on, but let's see if you can see any difference with or without. I mean by your experience, that is. So I've got them off. I'm gonna make a roll. Here I come. And roll speed and stuff like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
I tell you, how do you not fire all the rockets at once?
Put it on to impulse.
Okay.
Roll is still not good because the missiles are still on.
And does the interval selector do anything for it?
We can attack our own airfield, Risky, or we can go for the houses, which are our actual waypoint, and then we can just burn there. We should be able to get there in a few seconds, but 2 minutes. To you.
The friendly
Yeah, no, that's
houses then,
fine.
because I killed all the enemy houses.
Okay, friendly houses. Although
Okay.
we have a waypoint for the enemy houses, but I guess we wouldn't be killing anything if we could.
Bye,
Okay.
Tilly and Risky. I'm going to that you.
You would.
I know I would. I'm childish, what do you expect?
Because you're not a team player.
There's Malloy.
How did it look, right?
Not very stable.
No.
Your normal roll looked like a barrel roll, basically.
Oh yeah, that's what I did.
Oh. Okay. I don't think it should make any difference in maneuverability, just in stability.
There's a roll dampener which you can hold off for the not a dampener, what's it? A roll limiter, where you can make your roll rate almost double in the F5, but it makes it a lot more unstable.
Mm-hmm.
Which I always have it turned off.
Where is
So,
that?
yeah, you can find it in the controls. I've got it bound to one of my switches, so I always have a better roll rate in my F5.
So how do you make a pop-up point?
Tact, input,
Yeah.
type the heading that you want to pop up from. So let's go for 180. And then let's pop up 8 kilometers away. So that's 080. Then press B1 or whichever the waypoint is.
And so should that work now?
Yeah. Okay, Risky, make your weapon selector in attack.
Oh. Malloy's in.
Yeah, we said that a long time ago.
Well, I didn't hear you.
Yep, attack.
And I think we leave it in nav, don't we? The master mode. I'm gonna say yeah.
Oops.
What?
I just shot straight past you.
I think you have to put it in N.
Okay, we can do that. So Risky, when we're ready to attack, you'll have to put it in A and F.
Already there.
Okay. Are you on my wing?
I'm in front somewhere.
No, you're in front of me.
I'm leading. I'm off to your 11 o'clock, Risky, with my burner on.
So how do you know what to
Yeah, I
pop
see
up?
you.
When U1 changes to M1, then it's your pop-up time, Joker.
Okay.
And you just follow the new navigation key. We are 30 kilometers out.
So that circle ahead is our target, yeah?
Yeah, that's your waypoint, and therefore the target. And it should, when you put your trigger to unsafe and you're close enough, it should give you a circle on the HUD as a representation of where the target is expected to be. It won't always be super accurate because of the drift that you get in the Viggen's nav system, but it should be close enough for you to work with. So we're about 10 kilometers away. My
Shit.
pop-up point's ready. Oh, there's some rockets just landed behind me.
Yeah, I thought I'd test it. I thought it was going to give me a reticle threat before I fire, but it didn't.
No.
Have I just launched everything?
Yes.
Oh, for God's sake.
You splurged all over the place.
Oh, well, I can see how the experts do it.
Passing over the friendly houses now, Joker.
You're passing over the enemy houses. The friendly houses are behind us.
Okay, I blacked out. Expert. Right, I'll have to come in for another pass.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna disregard
Which-
all of the waypoint stuff.
So what are we gonna attack?
The
There's some
friendly-
houses. The right houses are still there.
Oh, right.
I'm popping up.
Never mind.
Trigger is unsafe.
Oh, yeah, I see the rockets.
Wow.
So it's pretty accurate if you just put the pipper on it. I think I got a kill there.
I was an impulse, but I fired my rockets all at once.
Oh, maybe they patched that. You used to be able to keep it on impulse, from what I've heard, and it would fire just one.
Unless there's a new setting.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that was the quickest thrill I've ever had.
Most fun you can have with your clothes on.
I was going to say, it took all of 3 seconds and it was over.
It's the way that many people's first times are, Risky.
Oh.
I'm flying a foot above the ground.
Show off. I'm going to try
No.
0.
I don't think you can mix rockets either, because only 2 of my pairs fired.
Ah, okay. So maybe you can't mix then. Because that is the standard with the Viggen, is that you're not allowed to mix things.
They should be able to mix rockets though, to miss the same type of thing.
Yeah, but they have quite a lot of different weight to them, I think.
Well, I pancaked.
Yep, I saw that.
Oh, the SARS is shooting on me.
Okay, so I can't fly at 0 feet.
No, I just found that out the hard way too.
Is everybody there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right, guys, I gotta go.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed your vegan tutorial from the experts.
Yes.
Cheers for the experts. I think what I'll do at lunchtime tomorrow, I'll have a quick read through the manual, and then have another go at the vegan. It's quite good, actually.
Have a read of Chuck's guide because it's a bit more concise than the manual.
Sure. Okay. Will do. Right, guys. I'll
Bye-bye.
see you all tomorrow. Ta-da.
See
Bye.
ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
You too.
Is it Thursday today?
It
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
It still is, yeah.
Well, we get the newsletter tomorrow.
There's no patch this week either, is there?
It should be next week.
Oh, where
Or,
did you
no,
hear
is
that?
it? Well, they normally do it every 2 weeks. But when was the last patch? Was it 2 weeks or 1 week ago?
2 weeks.
Okay, the beta version is probably getting a patch tomorrow.
The list will already be up on the site then, wouldn't it?
No, put it up around lunchtime on
Oh, okay.
Friday. Sometimes a bit later, depending how on the ball they are.
Right.
And
Well, I'm waiting
Okay.
for the Mirage flight model changes.
yeah, I'm waiting for the Harrier. When are we getting some news on that? Seeing as they were supposed to show it off at E3. Bye.
Bye bye.
So apart from giving the air bases some more defense, changing the Su-25 version to an Su-25T for one of them, is there anything else you want changing for this mission?
Not really that I can think of now. No.
I think it will be good fun if we have a 4 versus 4.
Yeah, it will. I got some training in the F5, so I'm happy. I remember how to do stuff now.
I'm just wondering who wants to fly on the red team, because it seems like we all want blue.
I'll get some training in the MiG-21 done.
Yeah, I can do some red.
Okay. Because the alternative is I put the vegan on the red team. If it looks like it's going to be an F5 versus vegan thing, I could put them on the opposite team to each other, but I'd need to find a replacement for the blues.
No, you may as well keep it as it is.
Okay.
I mean, you could always be cheeky and increase the range of groms
How?
in the lower files.
That's just changing the whole game.
That's
I think you
cheating.
just passed Raven.
No, but I mean, just to make it fair.
I'm on the ground. I just landed.
Yeah, I passed you with Mach 1.4.
Oh.
Just above you.
Okay. Jesus, what? Mark 1.4 on ground level. Seriously.
Perhaps we can do at some point something with the warbirds as well.
I will try to fly low level over the airfield now. Or the runway.
I'll make a warbird one for tomorrow, I think, Dusty. Even if it's just a friendly formation fight.
There he is. Whoa, upside down.
I don't see you.
Woof,
Blacked out.
he crashed.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what the people on my stream have been saying. Yeah. Oh, just hello. Hello.
At least I got some decent flying time in this thing.
So who's going to be around for the PvP on Sunday evening?
I will.
I will.
I'll be there.
Risky as well, and Piper. So is that 6 we've got so far?
Mm-hmm.
3v3. We've got Malloy as well. We might get Loki, Red Kite, Banjo. I'll try and get Creature on.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice.
And for that one, we'll swap into the other Discord channels there. So we'll have dedicated comms for each team.
Yeah, sure, we can do that. Creature doesn't like PvP though.
Oh, he doesn't, does he? I don't know why.
He doesn't like shooting at friends.
The most fun you can have in DC. But okay.
I don't like shooting at friends either, just Joker.
I do. I love shooting at friends. It's fun. Even though I'm usually the one getting shot down, still
Well,
it's fun.
Risky shot me down earlier, and I was friendly. We'll have her court-martial for that tomorrow. After the newsletter. Right, I'm going to go off.
Oh, I
for a
hear a
bit.
vegan.
Who did we lose?
Oops.
He crashed. And he took
Oops.
out half of my aircraft as well.
Oops.
Well,
I
I'm going to
guess I'm gonna pay for that.
We'll also have Malloy's court-martial tomorrow.
Yep. Look at my poor aircraft, so damaged. I lost one of my horizontal stabilizers, and my air hull looks like Swiss cheese.
Right, I'm going off now. I'll be on a bit later, but I'm probably just going to be in the mission editor changing missions and making another one for tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, Tilly.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Thanks for leaving.
I'll head off as well. I'm going to watch some TV.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks
See you
everyone
later.
for joining, and see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Yeah, fourth, I guess we could do that. That's an interesting idea. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. In any case, I'm going to head off now and watch some Game of Thrones. I started watching from season 1 again, and I'm about halfway into season 2 now. I've been watching for 4 or 5 days. I don't have the Blu-rays yet for seasons 5 and 6, so I'll need to buy them in a few days, but I have the 4 first seasons. Thank you. All right, this is the end of the stream then. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye, and see you tomorrow.